He has defeated 8 current Hall of Famers inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. He is the 8th Division World Champion. Please welcome back to the sport of boxing, the legend Manny Pacquiao!
Balahi, yung sumbang.
Ingato, tanay, human na away.
I miss boxing. I'm excited for the fans to give a good fight. Boxing is my passion. The way I train, the way I work hard to make sure that I can give a good fight to the fans.
Manny has returned, making it clear that he refuses to ignore or take his opponent lightly, while still expressing strong belief that his preparation and physical condition give him the edge over Floyd.
He trained hard, he have to defend his belt. I'm a challenger, so I have to make more extra mile to punish myself and able to win the fight. And that's my goal. I'm not underestimating my opponent. I have to make sure that I'm 100% condition. I'm still here. Manny Pacquiao
Manny explains that Floyd was aiming for an exhibition bout, whereas he insisted on making it an official professional contest. Now completely dedicated, he is focused on delivering genuine competition and thrilling action for the fans once the bell rings.
Michael Ren! We're not done yet.
Daddy!
Mo na siya. Kita pwede mo kumbes din nga anak ka rin.
Awan din.
Last 30 seconds.
Manny shares that a fighter who carries real heart and deep commitment to boxing can step into the ring regardless of age, demonstrating unwavering discipline and a genuine devotion to the craft.
He wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it. This is what I'm waiting for.
Manny highlights that his drive comes from a mindset that never signals exhaustion, and that mental strength is the reason he keeps stepping forward with unstoppable resolve and unwavering commitment to compete.
Of course, boxing is boxing. It's really hard sport. When laziness comes to your body, to your mind, then stop boxing. Forget about boxing. But as long as you dedicated, you have fire, you have, you have interest to punish yourself like that, for hard work, you enjoy doing hard work, training like that, discipline, then go for it. Like, continue boxing.
So that, yeah.
But
if you do that, you'll be successful.
Of course. But something like, comes to your mind, like especially in the middle of like preparation, like let's say 2 months after 1 month training, it's like tired, like lazy.
During training camp, Manny incorporates stick conditioning drills, a technique intended to raise his threshold for pain, build greater durability, and condition his body to withstand the most demanding tests ahead.
The time comes, come to my mind, my heart, I'm lazy, I'm tired. Then forget about boxing. Yeah, right? But as long as you have passion, dedication.
You still have fire, then yeah.
Yes, of course. But look at your body also. Because sometimes your mind is active, but your body
It's mine stopped a long time ago.
So that's why I'm trying. I'm trying to push myself, but God is stopping.
The CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions cautions that Floyd will not stand still in the ring, stressing that fans should anticipate constant movement, tactical adjustments, and calculated adaptability from Mayweather.
Very heavy place. Heavy place. Time. These are times, you know. I did that mine go 45 seconds. Go. Got it. Go. Time.
He verifies that neither fighter is dealing with any health complications, adding that both are fully insured to protect their well-being, with no significant safety concerns tied to the matchup.
I don't think Floyd will ever be a stationary target. I think Manny knows that. I don't think Floyd by any means is an easy fighter, or an easy opponent. Don't expect Floyd to be a stationary target. That's not Floyd. Floyd is Floyd. I mean, there's a reason why he's nicknamed the greatest of all time. There's a reason why he's the GOAT. There's a reason why he's 50-0. And there's a reason. There's a bigger reason why he's agreed to step back in the ring, and that's because Floyd is Floyd. And of course, Manny's Manny, Floyd is Floyd, and Floyd's not just gonna step into something knowing that Floyd plays to win, as does Manny. So it's gonna be very.
Inside the gym, Manny Pacquiao works alongside Freddie Roach, firing off sharp combinations on the mitts with explosive speed, exact timing, and force, displaying non-stop focus and unwavering resolve.
Considering Floyd's 49 and Manny's 47.
I mean, the testing, I mean, the medicals and stuff are the same. It's the standard full physical MRI, MRA, the eye exam, blood, EKG. So very standard, like what it is typically. They're getting insurance, so that's not a problem, right? So that there's no concerns or any issues there. You also have to look at their history, right? Their history is, look at how many fights they've done, look at how they've performed. They've always shown up. They haven't been, they're not flight risks. So we have to go back in the history and look at it. And of course, you see Manny's performance was great.
Yeah, and going back to the first fight, drug testing was a big sticking point for Floyd, right? Is there going to be drug testing for this fight?
Yes, most likely, yes.
At the same time, Floyd Mayweather remains locked in during camp, refining his technique, upholding strict discipline, and pushing through focused sessions as he readies himself for the fight ahead.
Time out.
Floyd Mayweather delivers powerful, precise pad work, demonstrating the speed, focus, and relentless preparation that define his championship mindset. Analyst Max Kellerman recently weighed in on the highly anticipated rematch between Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, noting that while he rarely discusses athletes' earnings, he hopes Mayweather secures a substantial payday if he accepts the fight. Kellerman pointed out that Pacquiao remains driven by the sport itself, seeking a genuine contest rather than an exhibition. Looking back at their first encounter, he criticized it as underwhelming and highlighted that both fighters are now 50, adding unpredictability to the stakes of a second bout. While showing respect for both competitors, Kellerman expressed a preference for Pacquiao, emphasizing the excitement, skill, and authentic challenge he brings to the ring, offering fans a true spectacle to witness. Pauli Malignaggi views this matchup as another major money-driven spectacle. He recalls that the first encounter between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, while historic, lacked true intensity, leaving fans hoping for more fireworks. The 2015 fight often unfolded like a calculated tactical exchange instead of the explosive showdown many anticipated. That bout carried real championship stakes within the welterweight division, giving it clear competitive meaning. In contrast, this rematch is fueled more by curiosity, nostalgia, and the global fame of two of boxing's most iconic figures. Malignaggi points out that today's audience is drawn less by pure sporting competition and more by the spectacle itself, a trend also seen in events like Mike Tyson's exhibition fights, which continue to capture attention long after his peak. Although this is an official bout rather than an exhibition, the entertainment factor remains highly pronounced. Pacquiao's advancing age and natural punching power face off against Mayweather's defensive precision and seasoned experience. Yet both athletes are in exceptional shape for their years. The fight centers less on championship acclaim and more on testing technique, stamina, and tactical prowess while keeping audiences engaged. Netflix's coverage broadens its reach, making it easily accessible to casual viewers who might not follow boxing closely but recognize the legendary names. As Max Kellerman observed, when boxing comes together properly, it stops the world. Pauli Malignaggi reinforces this view, noting that while the rematch may not carry the historic weight of the first fight, its curiosity, nostalgia, and global star appeal ensure massive attention. For longtime followers and new fans alike, the Pacquiao-Mayweather showdown delivers a spectacle that fuses skill and showmanship into an unmissable worldwide event.
This one thing I don't do. I don't talk about no other athletes' money. I don't do that.
By the way, my hope is that Floyd isn't going broke. So, if he is, that he makes all the money in the world for a Pacquiao fight and rides off into the sunset a rich man. I wish him the best.
I want to fight somebody. I don't care about the money and all that.
Who you want him to fight?
That's not good with Pacquiao. Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
And you see what he look like?
Yeah, because they're not on that level anymore.
What do you think's going to happen here, though? What do we think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it? Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
I'll watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're 50 years old. Let's see it.
But why, though? But you didn't like the first time.
No, I didn't.
I'm not going to watch the second one.
You didn't like that, Max?
No, the first fight.
So when they wasn't grandpas,
by the way, that fight went more or less how I thought it would go. I always thought it would go that way. I didn't like the fact that it was diminished.
Who's your favorite fighter, Pacquiao or Floyd? Come on, we know it's Pacquiao.
I know Pacquiao. Actually, Floyd. Watching Floyd fight is actually more my style of that perfect boxer.
That's what
when I do a pound-for-pound ranking, I'm trying to be objective. Pacquiao jumped more weight classes. What he did pound for pound to me was more impressive.
But you have him over Floyd.
But I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat Floyd, ever.
But Pacquiao, he's one of my favorite fighters.
Cool.
Floyd and Pacquiao, they're one of my favorite fighters. But I still want to see
Floyd's the longer, bigger, better defensive fighter.
Right.
You know.
But let's be real. What this is all about, business. This is going to be a mega event. Doesn't matter how old they are. They're the two biggest names in boxing today, even if they are.
Dan Raphael explains that the timing of the Pacquiao-Mayweather matchup has been carefully planned to align both fighters on similar schedules, aiming for a possible September 19th event at the Sphere in Las Vegas. He points out that Netflix's involvement is expected, given the platform's focus on high-profile, attention-grabbing spectacles rather than conventional boxing cards. Unlike their record-breaking 2015 fight, which set unprecedented pay-per-view and revenue milestones, Raphael suggests this bout is unlikely to reach the same financial heights. Instead, Netflix offers vast exposure and easy access, letting fans watch through their subscription without extra cost, a strategy that has worked effectively for events such as Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson. The promotion is a collaborative effort involving Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, and CSI Fight Sports, which also oversees Mayweather's other ventures.
First fight was also a cash grab, but really, that one was also a little bit too late, and really they didn't really fight with that passion and fire. It was more like, I'll dance, you dance, and if nobody gets hurt, we both win, and that's not really what fans want to see. Having said that, the first time around was for the championship of the world. Floyd was champion. Pacquiao was challenging him. I think Floyd had the WBC title at the time, so on and so forth. And you know what I say about, and at the time, it was still a fight that was viable within the whole world landscape of the welterweight division. This time around, it's not really a viable fight within the landscape of the welterweight division. But it's like I always complain about Canelo. As long as you don't take the belts with you and hold them hostage, and the sanctioning bodies allow you to hold them hostage, I don't mind guys doing this kind of thing. Let's face it. Is it the only time we've seen this? We've seen this time and again. I mean, Leonard did the third fight with Duran and Hearns in 1989.
Although the outcome in the ring is unpredictable, Rafael stresses that the event's sheer spectacle ensures worldwide focus due to the lasting fame of both fighters. He considers it essential viewing, appealing not just to devoted boxing enthusiasts but also to casual audiences attracted by the global star power of two of the sport's most legendary figures.
I mean, the rematch with Hearns and the third fight with Duran, I think those sold pretty good as well. People got into it. Were they kind of duds? Yeah. I mean, the third Duran and Larin fight at the Mirage, people kind of are probably more forgetful about it. But regardless, the nostalgia aspect of it, like the champ said, is going to attract people. It's going to make people curious. There's also the aspect of it where the new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same.
Floyd Mayweather reportedly earned close to $200 million from his initial matchup with Manny Pacquiao, while Pacquiao took in approximately $100 million. For this rematch, both are reportedly set to receive around $100 million each. From a practical perspective, a fighter in strong physical condition offered such a massive payout would have little reason to refuse. By nature, prize fighters compete for their purses, and few in their position would realistically turn down such an opportunity. The monetary reward alone accounts for a significant portion of the drive behind this fight, even if the bout carries lower competitive stakes than a championship match.
Floyd in an exhibition bout, also probably in April, but in a different location. And it sets them up on the same time schedule where if they're going to do a rematch September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas, the fact that Netflix is doing it is not surprising at all. That's always been what they've been talking about doing. I think both fighters and everybody involved understands that it's one thing when everybody wanted to see the fight in 2015, you put it on pay-per-view and it's going to be a blockbuster, which it was. They charged $100 for the pay-per-view, the biggest price ever for a pay-per-view. And it set every conceivable record that you could think of in terms of gate, boxing, pay-per-view buys, overall revenue, the sponsorships, the merchandise. You pick a metric and it broke the record. That would not be the case now, 11 years down the road, since they first fought in 2015. So they needed somebody to put up big money, and it really fits the profile of what Netflix is trying.
Netflix's role heightens the event's spectacle, offering a platform geared toward high-profile attractions rather than strictly championship-focused bouts. Historically, the service has showcased entertainment-driven fights that rank lower in competitive importance. While this strategy ensures wide exposure and convenient access for casual audiences, it also sparks debate over the type of boxing content being promoted. Critics suggest that Netflix could improve fight quality on its platform to satisfy fans who expect more than just star appeal and spectacle. In the end, this matchup underscores both the lucrative aspects of prize fighting and the continuing trend of placing entertainment value above pure competitive legitimacy.
Say it's just they're both getting $100 million. If you're presented with a $100 million bag, okay, and you're still good physically, all right, and can still fight, and you feel good, you ain't turning down that bag, bro. You're not. You're gonna say yes to it. All you guys that are shitting on it, okay, let's just be real for a second. No cap. We're all taking this fight. We're all taking it. You can't blame them to take it. We're all taking it, all right? So I hear both arguments, but it is what it is, right? They're going to take it regardless. They're prize fighters. They fight for prize. Duh. As Floyd famously said in that 24/7 build-up against Shane Mosley. And they're going to do what they're going to do. Now, in terms of why this fight is happening, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why this fight.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for what's coming next.